Welcome to Kharis Tutorials. I'm Simeon. First, I want to appreciate as many that have watched Celebrity Hellah trailer. And guess what? The long anticipated video is coming up tomorrow. And I'm sure you don't want to miss out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Naija Int TV. Thumbs up, share, and also leave your comments in the comment section below. Quickly, I'm going to take you on my monostrap dress. It's going to be a ruffle dress, and I'll be using two different fabrics. I'll be using the Ankara and also the veil net to do the cutting. We'll be needing the measurement of our underbust and the full length, the shoulder measurement, the round shoulder measurement, and also the bust circumference, underbust circumference, waist circumference, and the hip circumference measurements. Don't forget we upload our cutting and sewing tutorial separately. So if you're watching the cutting, there's need for you to watch the sewing tutorial as well. And if this is your first time on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell so as to get notified each time we upload a new video. So let's move to the cutting table. Welcome back. First, I'm going to start with the front, and I'll just join the princess darts. I'll also join that of the back. That's the princess darts for the back. Then I'll place the fabric to cut out the lining. I'll place front to cut out the front lining, and also place back to cut out the back lining. Alright, so I've joined the princess dart, then I've cut out my lining as well. The next thing I'm going to do is first to join the neck. I'll notch and then top stitch on the lining, after which I'll come back to join the armhole. After joining the armhole, I'll then pull the lining. Okay, for my lining now, I reduce the length of the lining by 2 inches. So after joining the neck and the armhole, I will have to pull to the base. I'll pull the lining to the base, and then I'll join the base. So I'll do that to the front and also to the back. After which I will explain the joining of the sides. Okay, so I've ironed the front and also the back. I've turned the base and the neck with the lining. So I'm still going to turn it to the inside so I can join the sides, because there's need to close the sides as well. But while doing that, I have to leave about 5 inches. I'm going to leave about 5 inches at the base. I'll close up one end, and on the other hand, I'll leave about 5 inches so I can use that little space to turn it inside out. And I'll do the same to the back. I need to join this, and on the other side, I'll leave about 5 inches to turn it. So let's move on. So I'm going to turn it inside out. So whatever I've done on this front, I'm going to repeat to the back. So I'll use just that little space to turn it. Then after bringing out all the corners, I'll come back to top stitch, and to top stitch I'll just fold in the excess, and then I'll sew on it. That's to close it. So let's do that of the back as well. Okay, so having done that, the next thing we are going to do is to fix the zip, and I'll just measure the zip space. This is the back, so I'll just measure the zip space. I'll leave the space for the zip, then I'll close the remaining one, leaving the space for the slits. Now fix the zip, and I already left space for the slits. So the length of the slit is to your desired measurement. The next thing is to bring out the shape from the side of our dress, and to do that, our circumference measurement is going to be divided by 2. Like here I have bust divided by 2. The bust measurement is 36, so divided by 2. Sorry, the bust measurement is 34. Divided by 2 is 17, and I have 18 inches. That means I'm to share half an inch on the two sides. Then I took my under bust measurement, which is 12, and then I took the under bust circumference measurement divided by 2. That's 26 divided by 2 is 13. In total, I have 17 inches. So that means I have 4 inches excess. So I took 2 inches and 2 inches on both sides. So the same thing with the waist and the hip measurement. So I'll just bring out the shape. Okay, so we've joined that. The next thing I'm going to do is to cut out a band to form the sleeve. And to do that, we need to take the round shoulder measurement, and in total, from the middle to the side, this is 6 inches. That means 6 inches at the front and 6 inches at the back. That's 12 inches. And the total round shoulder measurement is 36 inches. So I'm leaving out one side from it. That's 18 inches is one side. Then from the middle to the other side is also 18 inches. And now that I have 12 inches on the main fabric, to complete my 18 inches is going to be the band. So it's going to be like 9 inches in total at the front and at the back, so that the rest is going to serve as my seam allowance. So my seam allowance, and then I have my 9 inches to complete the round shoulder measurement. So you can go ahead to iron your interface, that your BFF, your wording, or your BFF or your ST, and then I'm going to join. So to join it now, I'll close this end. I'll also close the other end. Then I'll leave little space to turn it out. Before I'll come back to join it to the main dress, just like this, the front and the back. Alright, so to gather a veil net now, I already joined my veil net. I have a very long strip of net, and now I'm going to start sewing at the middle. So it's going to be a gathered sewing, a loose one, so I can gather the veil net. Alright, so now I'm going to pull one of the threads to gather the veil net. And after doing that, I'll start my joining. I'll start the joining of the veil net from one side of the band, that's from this back. I'll join it and straight to the other end of the dress. So I'll pick from here, that's one side of my band. That's where I'll start joining. So I'll have as many steps that I can possibly get. So let's pull first. Alright, so I'm just going to continue with that same way. I'm going to join from the middle, so all the way to the other end of the sleeve. So we've done this. The next thing, which is going to be the last thing to do, is just to join a kind of rope to the other side. You know, one side of our dress has a band, so on the other side is just going to be a rope to tie it. So fix to the front and also fix to the back. So that will be the last thing. If this is your first time on the channel, kindly click the subscribe button. Click the bell in order to get notified. It's not going to cost you anything. Just click the subscribe and the bell button. And don't forget to upload our cutting and sewing tutorial separately. So leave your comments in the comment section as well. And I guess we are done with our dress. Alright, so that's the hand, and our dress is ready. Thanks for watching Kharis tutorials. I remain Simeon, and I see you next class. Bye.